Omen.
Here I am again with another vlog. I know I've kind of delayed this shit. I haven't been uploading like I was before. Kind of had some bullshit along the way. I was working full-time for a while, so that kind of took a big part of my week. And then I wasn't really doing anything besides little canyon runs here and there. I filmed some, but we would always go at night, and then my fucking stand alone from my phone that goes onto the fucking windshield kept on falling and shit, so that would ruin everything. So right now I'm actually gonna go to the canyon, but I'm not gonna be going crazy fast, because I mean, I know there's some shit I gotta worry about first on my car, like tires. I just finished installing a rear sway bar into the Miata. Pretty fucking mint. I actually went up to the canyon, it wasn't yesterday, the day before yesterday, and dude, oh my god, that fucking sway bar works wonders. I got a Godspeed sway bar off Amazon for like a good $70, about $70. It was no more than like 80, that's all I know. And dude, honestly, if you got a Miata, I highly recommend getting a rear sway bar. The factory one is in my trunk. It's a piece of shit. It was all rusty and shit. It was all small. It was fucking garbage. So I threw that shit back there. I have it for memories. Me and the homies, after we took it off, we're just fucking around with it. We're like, oh, we could use it for a fucking cane and shit. But I mean, fucking factory sway bar is a piece of shit. Rear sway bar is the way to go. This Honda Accord feels like, I think I'm about to have a chase with this Honda Accord. I came up here to the canyon. I'm in Big Tonga right now. I believe this is Pasadena. Not quite sure where it's located. I'm like 100% sure it's Pasadena. We're somewhere near Pasadena. But it's on Sunland, and you make a left on some bullshit street next to a 7-Eleven and a Jack in the Box. It's a fun canyon. There's a lot of straightaways. Not that many turns like Little Tonga. Personally, I like Little Tonga more because I have a Miata, and then turns is where the Miata like shines. Right here, when I run with the homies, they all have like high horsepower cars. Not high horsepower, but more horsepower than a fucking Miata. So they say goodbye to me on the straightaways. You know, that's not fun. I like to be in the lead, so you know, I go to Little Tonga where I shine, and I look to my rear view, and there's headlights. I mean, there's no headlights whatsoever. Derp. Is on my ass. I'm fucking loving it. I'm pushing about 80 right now. Motherfuckers right behind me. Motherfuckers right behind me. Oh, got a sharp turn coming up. Downshift to third. I feel the sway bars kicking in. Oh, that's fucking mid. Oh, girl. I'm doing about 65 right now. This is where I gotta slow it down because I don't got tires. Major downshift right here. Okay, hold on. I gotta slow down. So what's up, guys? And here I am, safely after that little shenanigan with the Honda Accord. I'm at the lower point of the canyon. If I were to go higher, it would have been like another fucking, 10, 15 minutes. But, 10, 15 minutes equals gas. And I just filled up my tank with some, I think it was 91? No, it wasn't 91. It was 85. Yeah, it was 91, I think. Fuck it. But, yeah. I really didn't want to go that much higher. I felt like there was no need to. Plus, the way my car is right now, my tires are fucking bald. Let me go show you real quick. Look at that shit. Like the inner and the inside of it, like right here, is like fucking gone. And that's because the alignment is fucked up. Not really the alignment, more of the control arms. So my car is pushing more to the left than what it's, supposed to be straight and shit. But I'm gonna get that fixed. I was supposed to get it fixed 3 days ago, but I ended up going to the shop around 11. He analyzed the car. He put it on those fucking stands. He raised the car up, and he was all like, you know what? Your control arm isn't fucked up, but it's not aligned right. And I was just like, okay, He's just like, I'm just gonna pretty much charge you to fix it and put it back straight and shit. And then after we can do the alignment. And I'm just like, oh, for sure then. If it's not my control arm, I'm fine with that. But, so that's good news. I'm pretty pumped about that. And recently, 2 days ago, I installed the rear sway bars. It's pretty fucking mint. So the rear sway bar is actually pretty fucking mint. The day I installed it, I took it up to the canyon for a little tiny canyon run. And I pushed it further than what I normally push my car to. And I'm not gonna fucking lie, I put this on Jesus. That rear sway bar works wonders. Usually when I'm pushing let's say if I'm at a tight corner, I'm going about maybe 35 without the rear sway bar. But with the rear sway bar now, I push it about 45. And usually if I were to push it more than normal, my back end would get loose. And then it would cause me to do a little drift. And I would have to maneuver myself back to normal to take control of the car. But what I feel now with the rear sway bar is that it keeps it intact. So when it wants to lose control, your back end is not loose. It just stays intact, and you just gotta maneuver it a little bit. But it works fucking wonders. I highly recommend, if you have a Miata, to get that shit. I got the front. Let me pop the hood real quick. So like I said, I do have the front sway bar. My trunk's a mess. Trust me, I know. Don't gotta tell me twice. I do have the front sway bar. It's right here. I haven't mounted it onto the car yet because I really didn't have enough time to do it, because I had to go pick up my homie at LAX. This is the factory sway bar. Let me pull this shit out real quick. Let me show you this fucking bullshit, nigga. Oh, fuck. Check this shit out. This is the factory sway bar. Look how fucking rusty this shit is. This was the shit I was taking to the canyons. It's fucking garbage. Factory sway bar is fucking garbage. If you have a Miata and you haven't upgraded your sway bar, do that shit, please. Make yourself, happy. You're gonna really love it when you install the rear sway bar and front. This is my front sway bar right here. It's a Godspeed sway bar. You can get it on Amazon for fucking less than $80. It actually works wonders. It's kind of, tinkled here and there, but honestly, I'm not doing it for looks. It's more about performance. But rear sway bar is really helpful. Trust me, especially if you're either gonna track it. If you're gonna track it, I'd highly recommend it. If you're gonna take it to the canyons, take it through sharp turns, I would highly recommend it. So yeah, let me tell you why I came to the canyon today. First off, this week alone has been really shitty for me. Nothing major happened bad to me, but it's more like feelings and emotions that got me fucked up. Little backstory. I met a girl 3 years ago. I was still in high school, 17 years old, of course. Now I'm 19. We talked a lot. I met her when she was down here in Cali. Then, as we started talking, literally the second week, she told me she actually lived in Chicago. So I was like, what the fuck, and then I was just like, fuck. I was like, dude, this girl alone, man, she was so beautiful, dude. No lie, she was the fucking prettiest girl I've ever like met in my entire life, in my entire 19 years of living. And we started talking, phone calls, and then as the years went by, FaceTime, all that bullshit. And we started talking. Of course, when you talk, you grow trust in one person, you know what I mean? And you pretty much grow a lot of trust. There was a lot of bullshit, between those 3 years that happened, that, sometimes we stopped talking for like maybe a couple months, and then we talk again. And then it wasn't until recently, like this whole year alone, where we legitly started talking like every fucking day. And we would FaceTime, nonstop. I would FaceTime with her after work. She would call me after work. I would text her, morning text, all that bullshit. And we got so close to the point where we wanted to see each other, and I really wanted to see her. She had came down in December of this year, but I wasn't quite ready. I didn't have a car. I didn't have my license. I didn't have anything to go see her down to where she went, and she wanted to come down here to see me, but her aunt told her she couldn't. It was too far, blah blah blah, because her aunt lived down here in Cali, but her mom lived in Chicago, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck, I fucked up, but I told her, I was like, I'll make it up to you, I promise. Within a month or two later, February came, and that's when I had bought my ticket to go see her in June. I was like, look, this is the plan, I'll take off June, I'll take a week off in June after I'm out of school, and I'll go visit you, that was the original plan. And she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And I'm just like, all right then, let's do this shit, So then June comes, but, some shit happened. She ended up being with a guy that she told me she didn't have feelings for, and he ended up telling her her feelings and shit, and, they ended up getting together. So, June came, and then I asked her, I was like, what do I do? Do I still go? And she's just like, don't worry, I'll break up with him, blah, 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 blah. So that was that. They ended up breaking up, but then it wasn't quite safe for me to go down there to Chicago, because her family, like this guy, and they really knew this guy. He was like a childhood friend to them. So I was just like, all right, you know what? I'll just get the refund, and then I'll go later in the year, And so literally about a good couple weeks after that, she comes up with the idea of, why don't I go to Cali? And I'm just like, yeah. I was like, why not? I was like, come to Cali. I'll ask for the week off. We'll still do the same shit. I'll meet up with you and blah, blah, blah. I'll go pick you up and all that other good shit, right? So, things were planned out already. But then she said that she wanted to bring her friend along. And her friend, this friend that she brought along, was actually a really good friend of hers. And I knew her a little bit, when we FaceTimed, I would talk to her too. So, I was getting to know her as well. But plans were now getting changed. Instead of me actually meeting her aunt as normally, I was supposed to meet her face to face, I had to pretend to be her friend's cousin, because her friend was actually Filipino and I'm part Filipino. And yeah, but shit didn't go as planned. Shit got fucked up. Her aunt was getting suspicious of everything, and everything got ruined. I only saw her one day, which is the day I picked her up from LAX. And honestly, when I saw her, bro, I'm not gonna fucking lie, my heart dropped. I was so in shock that she was just so fucking beautiful, you know what I mean? Never in my life, have I felt, nervous to meet a girl. And this girl just, took me by shock, man. She was, she was so beautiful, dude. And, I was so, nervous. I was, stupid nervous. I was quiet as fuck. My heart was pounding the whole time I was in the car with her. I tried to break the silence here and there, but it was kind of awkward too, because her friend was there. And yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just weird. I fucked up being too nervous, I should have not been nervous. I should have treated her like we normally talk through text and shit, but that's why shit got fucked up. And I decided to come to the Canyons because yesterday she had told her aunt that I already went back to work, even though today was actually my last day. I only saw her one time, and I took the whole week off of work for her, but shit didn't go as planned. I really don't know what's gonna happen now. She's still down here in Cali. We haven't talked. at all today. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna continue on talking. I don't know if, we're just gonna be like friends through text, which I really didn't want to be. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I can't really. I'm kind of disappointed in her because she actually brought me into this, and I really didn't want to lie. Her aunt's great people, and the last thing I want to do is like lose the trust of her aunt. But shit was just so fucked up that I even feel now like I lost the trust of her aunt. She didn't want to tell the truth because she didn't want her aunt to know what was really going on, so she wouldn't have to lose her aunt's trust. But then I lost her aunt's trust, and it's just a big ordeal. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna, go by about it. Whether, I don't know. We were actually supposed to hang out yesterday, but all that shit went down. I was actually supposed to take my Miata all the way down to Riverside, travel like fucking 70 miles to go see her, like an hour drive, because she lives in Riverside and I live like in San Fernando. But, shit didn't go as planned. But, it is what it is. Like, I honestly, she had told me she didn't want to be together. Not like that. She had told me she didn't want to be in a relationship because she wanted to build herself. Because she was going through a lot of shit in Chicago. So she was like, you know what, I need a little vacation. I was like, I want to go to Cali. And I'm just like, all right, for sure, that's fine. And, let's just say I didn't have intentions of like being with her because I already knew what she didn't want, and I knew she didn't want to be in a relationship. But it's just the fact that I didn't want it to end like this. Like, I wanted to spend time with her, spend quality time with her, talk about everything that was going on over there, and just pretty much vent to each other. Let each other know about our problems, our issues right now, and what's really bothering us. But, shit just didn't go as planned. And it hurt me because, I was really stoked about it. And just to only see her one day out of the 7 days it's fucking horrible. But, I really like this girl. I loved her as a friend. She meant a lot to me. I told her every day how much she meant to me, but, if I felt like she wasn't as excited to see me as I was excited to see her. You know what I mean? Because if, I was really thinking about it. If she really wanted to see me, she would have told her aunt the truth, or at least, try to make an attempt to come see me. Or, like, me to come down there, make an attempt for me to come down there and see her, you know what I mean? But it didn't happen. And my friends were giving me hell for it. They're like, no, I don't have a lighter. No. But, it hurts. It really hurt. Like, I wasn't heartbroken. I was just more devastated, sad, pretty much all of the above. I still am. I see her snaps, but yeah, it's just something I guess I'm gonna have to get over. I learned it the hard way, not to put all my effort into a girl who pretty much didn't really, try to make an effort to, put in the same effort I did. And then when I was on the phone with her yesterday, when she was telling me, I'm going to tell my aunt that you already went back to work, I heard her friend in the background, saying, just tell her the truth, tell your aunt the truth, tell her this, tell her that. And then she was like, no. And then her friend was just like, I think I heard, quote unquote, just admit it, you don't want to hang out with Ronnie. I think I heard that. I'm not quite sure. But if I felt like she did, because right after I heard that, she hung up on me. I'm not entirely sure those words were true. I don't know if they were said or she said something else, but I heard that, and that's when my heart dropped, and that's when I kind of went to depressed mode. But, here I am, still smiling, of course, trying to get through it. I go back to work tomorrow. I came up here to pretty much vent, and because I haven't done a YouTube video in a while, but I came up here to take my mind off of that and just actually speak my mind, and get your guys' opinions. What should I do? Should I continue to make an effort to, like, try and keep her in my life, even though she, like, you know, I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know, I mean, she meant a lot to me. I told her everything, you know, from when I was like down in the dump to, like, you know, all the exciting things that happened in my life. But yeah, dude, like, what do you guys think I should do? Should I continue on keeping her in my life because she was like the only girl that I really vented to and told her everything about and knows everything about me? Or, you know, after this whole situation and this incident, should I just, you know, just let it go? You know, and if she wants to talk to me, she wants to talk to me, type of thing. If she wants me to stay in her life, you know, that type of shit. Right now, I'm really not trying to make an attempt to talk to her because I'm kind of like, you know, kind of disappointed that everything had to fall through like this, and the fact that she didn't really make an effort to try and fix it, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I know, Cynthia, you're probably watching this, but, you know, just felt like I didn't want to tell you through a text, you know, so you might as well see it through a fucking video of me actually speaking it, you know what I mean? But, I'm just, you know, whether you want me to, you know, continue on being there for you, you know, or pretty much like this is the end of like that little friendship we had, you know, it is what it is, you know, I'm not gonna be mad over it, you know. Will I be sad? Yeah. Will I be, you know, devastated about it? Yeah. But, you know, you live and learn. You know, you live to fight another day. But, just keep pushing, man. Just keep on pushing. Like I always tell you guys, just keep on pushing. Some shit, sometimes you're just gonna reach some obstacles in life that are really gonna bring you down, but, you know, it's up to you to, man, power through that shit and keep on pushing. I'll let you guys know if we end up hanging out again. I don't know. Maybe she texted me right now. I get no service whatsoever up here in the canyons. But, you know, I'll let you guys know in the future, in another vlog, the update on it. Maybe, you know, after she watches this, you know, she'll think of something. I highly doubt she will. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, whether she wants to fly back to Chicago without seeing me one last time, it's fine. You know, I can't really do anything about it. That's on her, you feel me? It's keep pushing. I gotta get back home. Glad, you know, you guys stopped by and, like, watched it. Give me your opinion, of course. Let me know, please. Yeah, I really need help. This is where you guys come in. Let me know what you think. To the homies, of course, give me feedback. Drop a like if you enjoyed all that little shenanigans that was going on earlier in the vlog. But, you know, keep on pushing, guys, no matter what. Keep on smiling, even though it's gonna be hard, but keep on pushing, man, alright? See you guys later. Bye.